Alright, the thing that spawned this tutorial the most is also our example of why we are doing this tutorial. There's a lot of these netbook edition versions of Linux, and I think there's a version of Chrome OS floating around out there that will only install from a thumb drive. So they have this little installer that you run on your desktop that formats your thumb drive and lets you boot off that. The problem is that these operating systems are also great for older desktops, and these older desktops don't support booting off a thumb drive. So how do you get that operating system on there? That's what this tutorial is all about. It's going to show you that as long as your machine has a workable CD or DVD drive, that you should be able to get that machine to boot off a thumb drive even if it's not supported by the BIOS. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing you need to do is go ahead and open up a browser. Now put in plop boot manager, and then just go ahead and select the first link. Just look at the website here, click on that, and from this menu go ahead and click on the download link, and then just click on this link right here to download the ISO file. Now you usually want to click the first one and make sure it's the stable one. The other ones are experimental and may have glitches. So just click on the link for the stable one. It'll download the zip file. And once the download is complete, go ahead and open the zip file and extract it wherever you want to extract it. I'm just going to put mine on my desktop here. So once it's extracted, go ahead and go navigate out to that folder, open it up, and all you have to do is burn this ISO right here. That's the only file we're concerned with. Just burn it to a CD and you'll be good to go. It's different for every operating system, so whichever way works for your OS. Just burn that to a bootable CD. Once that's done, go ahead and come back and we'll continue on with the tutorial. Thanks. Alright, welcome back. I'm assuming you have your CD burned. I have mine here. I'm going to go ahead and stick it in this old GX110 that does not support booting from a USB drive. I'm going to go ahead and pop the CD in. I've already got my USB drive in there, so I'm just going to pop that in and let it boot up. It's going through the system post right now, so as soon as it gets through all the system stuff, it'll boot into the boot manager. In a second here, it's going to verify that we can see this and ask us to hit Control Escape. So we're going to go ahead and do that, hit Control Escape on the keyboard, and then it brings you to this menu where you have HDA partition 1, partition 2, floppy, CD-ROM, and USB. For this purpose, we're going to go ahead and select the USB option, and right away it's going to find our host and start booting from the USB. So this is the Ubuntu netbook loader. It's automatically going to boot up. And right now it is booting off the USB drive, and it's going to go through all its startup stuff and get to the greet screen. I'm not going to bore you with all that because this machine takes forever, but I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and come back when it's up. Well, we finally made it to the Ubuntu Netbook Edition running off the USB drive. It took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take, but here we are. It's running off the USB. We don't need that CD anymore, and we can go ahead and install it on the hard drive if you want, or just check it out, whatever you want to do. If you're going to boot off the USB drive again, you need that CD. Otherwise, we can just pop it out, and we're good to go. If you found this helpful and you find it rate-worthy, please go ahead and rate and subscribe, or tell a friend, whatever you want to do. And please come visit us at www.learnfilms.com. for more videos, tutorials, reviews, you name it. We also take requests. If there's anything you'd like to see specifically, go ahead and just shoot us a request, and we'll see what we can do about making the video for you. Thanks a lot.